So what do you do when you've done the breathing exercises? You drink the water, optimize your morning routine, push through the pure discipline, and you're still completely empty. When you've hit a wall, the standard advice is always to try harder. Wake up an hour earlier, download another productivity app, cut out another distraction, and white knuckle your way through the week. So you grit your teeth and you push. But by Thursday afternoon, staring at another inbox full of urgent flags and to-do lists that never shrinks, your nervous system pulls the emergency brake. Your chest feels tight, your brain feels foggy, and you can't tell if you need a nap, a vacation, or entirely different life. So why can't I just handle this like everyone else? Willpower is a biological battery, and it has a hard capacity limit. Every decision you make, every impulse you resist, and every crisis you navigate drains glucose and neural resources from your prefrontal cortex. Now, when you run purely on adrenaline, it's cortisol and grit, you aren't thriving. You're borrowing high intense energy from your future self. So running on adrenaline feels like productivity until the crash hits. Adrenaline is designed for short bursts to escape danger, not to sustain an ordinary Tuesday. You can't sustain a spiritual and emotional life using only your nervous system horsepower. Now, when your baseline fuel is anxiety-driven discipline, burnout isn't a possibility. It's a mechanical guarantee. You aren't broken because you're tired. You're tired because you've been using human grit for a job that requires driven endurance. Now look at who God actually promises to sustain in Isaiah 40:28 through 29. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have might, he increases strength. Look closely at verse 29 in the original text. He gives strength to the weary. The word weary describes someone staggering completely out of breath. And to him who has no might, he increases power. So notice the qualification. It doesn't say to the person who has 30% left in the tank. It says to the one who has no might, zero. Absolutely nothing. We spend our whole life trying to hide our weakness from God, pretending we've got one more gear to shift into. We think God only meets us at our best, but scripture says he specializes in meeting us at zero. God isn't waiting for us to pull ourselves together. He's waiting for you to stop pretending you have the strength to do it on your own. So when your battery is at zero, the worst thing that you can possibly try to do is muscle through the next hour. So take 2 minutes, stop the fight, set a timer on your phone, 120 seconds, close your laptop or turn your phone screen down. Release the tension. Notice where your body is bracing. Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders down and away from your ears, and take your hands off your keyboard and rest them flat. Say it out loud. I don't have the fuel for this hour. I'm stepping down as my own power supply. Now this breaks the psychological loop of chronic stress and hands the load over to the only one who never grows weary. So today, trade your self-generated hustle for his supernatural endurance. Hitting a wall is not evidence that you're failing. It is a built-in biological reminder that you are a created being, not the creator. You were never engineered to be self-sustaining. So let the tank be empty so his grace can fill it. You don't have to carry the world today. Just take one step closer to the one who holds it.